you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
Looks like it's Randy Jackson.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello and welcome to today's boys lacrosse game between the West Deptford Eagles and the Seneca Golden Eagles. My name is Ethan Harley and this is Sam Myra. What do you expect from today's game, Sam?
Well, it should be an interesting matchup. We have the traditional powerhouse Seneca Golden Eagles taking on the West Deptford Eagles, who are an upstart team with a lot of potential.
Great, thanks Sam. We'll be right back after these messages.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or comegnolaw.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
And welcome back to today's game between the West Deptford Eagles and the Seneca Golden Eagles. Looks like captains are meeting in the middle, referees going over the rules. Players shaking hands. We will be getting underway very soon.
Yeah, kind of interesting day weather-wise. We have a little bit of everything.
It is now time for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other need-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable Be Life Confidence, 732-452-7275. And for West Deptford, we have winning face-offs.
Well, winning the faceoff is such a big part of this game because lacrosse more and more is a possession-oriented game. So that's crucial for any team to be successful.
And for Seneca, we have control of ground balls.
Well, you know, this is interesting. A lot of the teams are starting to play on turf now, and this field is, it's a good field, but there's going to be some unevenness, and you really have to stay low on those balls and stay focused.
And for both teams, we have turnovers.
Well, turnover is such a big part of athletics in any game we play. And again, going back to the possession-oriented game that lacrosse is, you want to control possession. You don't want to give away easy passes that, you know, what we call unforced errors.
And those are your keys to the games right there. Some West Deptford players continuing to go through warm-ups, getting loose, getting warm. It's a little chilly out here today.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that spring to come, but I think we're feeling a little bit of it now. And
no snow, thankfully. It's long gone.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, the weather has been very on and off. It's like warm and then it's cold again. It's just, it hasn't been consistent.
Yeah, it hasn't, and I'm sure it's affected a lot of the teams from really kind of getting into a rhythm and getting into a flow.
And there's Seneca's head coach, Rob Davidson, in his 13th season as head coach. Career record, 172 wins and 86 losses.
Well, Coach Davidson's had a lot of success here and runs a really good program. And he kind of grew with the program. When the program began, there weren't a lot of players that came up playing through the youth system. Now, thanks to a very, very good youth system in the area, they've really benefited from the players, and Coach Davidson has grown with them.
Yeah, and as you can see, you know, he's been very successful with the record that he's posted over his 13 years. Obviously a lot of success of what he's done. Right there you see the West Deptford players huddling. And we'll be right back with the start of today's game.
Can now be viewed on the LDTV YouTube page. Viewers can find a large variety of video content, including current and previous seasons of series such as We Teach and Where Are They Now, as well as LDTV's game show, Picture This. The page also features highlights from past and present LDTV awards, showcasing student video productions from around the district. You can also catch Lenape District varsity sports action with the latest LDTV sports broadcasts. Check out all the best shows, sports, and educational videos on LDTV's YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
And welcome back to today's game.
Yeah, both teams final preparation, and here come the Seneca Golden Eagles taking the field first.
And West Deptford will soon follow, just getting in the last few words.
As we see, Seneca will be wearing the traditional home white. West Deptford, the Road Warriors, will be in black.
And here come the West Deptford players, and we'll begin very, very shortly. Looks like the referees are mentioning rules and whatnot, keeping the game clean. Nothing intentional that will harm another player. There's their fist pumping. And the goalie's going to their proper positions.
Yeah, lacrosse is a great game, certainly brings plenty of physicality. But I'll tell you, from what I've seen, the sportsmanship always prevails in the end. It's two teams, they're going to go at each other hard, and at the end, it's a mutual respect for the efforts they laid out on the field.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with you here, as we will begin very, very shortly with first face-off today's game. And we are underway. And Seneca will come up with it.
Yeah, and Anthony Johnson wins the first one, the battle of the face-offs. And but again, what Seneca talked about, the turnovers bites them right to start.
Yep, and West Deptford almost gave it right back if they weren't able to pick it up there. Now they'll move it downfield with the first scoring opportunity here. West Deptford loses the ball there, but it's able to pick it back up. Continue moving behind. Cross at the middle, but no good. And Seneca will pick it up, and they'll look to run it back down.
Yeah, for Seneca, that's the sophomore goalkeeper. Goalie Julius Sereno doing a very good job for the Seneca Golden Eagles.
Seneca in midfield right now. Moved it to the corner, number 17, Luke Walker, and he'll swing it back behind. They continue to move it around.
Both teams are on the young side, as you can see by the roster. Luke Johnson being a sophomore out there. West Deptford certainly starting some younger players, some sophomores, some juniors, and then just a sprinkle of seniors.
Yeah, these teams are definitely in the younger stages, and it'll be interesting to see how they pan out their senior year. Seneca continues to move it around, looking to get something going.
Both teams, at least last report we got, are records 6-4. Although Seneca is ranked 6th in South Jersey and West Deptford is unranked, and I think that has to do with the strength of the schedule that Seneca plays.
As you could see, they're playing in, like you just mentioned, somebody who isn't ranked. Definitely benefits to their schedule, as they're more than likely the favorite today, but you know, like we see in sports all the time, anything can happen. Seneca's still with the ball here, looking to move it around. Shot on goal.
Oh,
Unlucky there, right off the goalpost.
yeah, that was the goalie got a piece of it, so I'll give him credit for that's Michael DiRienzo with a nice save there. Just got a piece to be able to knock it off the bar.
Now West Deptford will run it up. We'll see what they do here. Moving up fast, shot on goal. Now they'll pick it up and move it around.
I was impressed with West Deptford's transition speed. They really got the ball out of their defensive end quick, tried to get down and attack before Seneca could set up, but conversely, Seneca did a great job getting back behind the ball and setting up their defense.
Definitely agree with you there. As soon as they got the ball, they were out moving very, very fast. Now a loose ball, and somebody's looking to get it up. It'll be West Deptford ball.
Yeah, it was tough on the grass. Shane Scanlon just couldn't control it. He
Missed pass there right in the middle. Now Seneca will pick it up here.
Sorry, that was Steve Rodishin fighting for control. Steve is senior captain, multi-talented athlete here at Seneca, has played 3 sports. He's on the attack from the back and just misses on the pass. He is Steve Rodishin, one of the senior starters, captain, longtime face under that helmet for Seneca.
Interesting how the goalie is out so far. And you don't see that in other sports like hockey. You never see them come out that far.
Yeah. Yeah, he's has some confidence about him.
Because, you know, one forced turnover and it's wide open. You can't get back fast enough.
Right. It gives you the advantage. And Seneca again with a turnover, an unforced error.
That'll be West Deptford ball again. We'll see what they do here as they're moving up very fast. Missed the pass inside there.
Yeah, he was a good cutter. He was open, and not a good pass by the West Deptford player.
And now Seneca will move it back down. 6 minutes left here in the first.
Austin Endebrock came out of the defensive end, got the offense going. There's Luke Walker with the pass. Luke's another youngster, sophomore, as we mentioned.
Seneca continues moving around here. Pass behind, we'll see what they do now. Shot on goal, just missed again.
Yeah, Sean O'Keefe made a real nice move and just missed the goal.
The Will stay Seneca ball. Missed pass there. Almost turned it over. Now they're fighting for it. And
Yeah.
West Deptford will pick it up.
Yep. That's the third turnover that I've seen that could have been prevented.
Now West Deptford will look to get a scoring chance here. Crack one open on the board. Not that many shots on goal to open up this quarter.
Yeah, there really has not been. Neither goalie, with the exception of the West Deptford goalie making, one save where he got a piece of it. Julius Sereno for Seneca has yet to be tested.
Pass in the middle. And it'll be Seneca ball.
That's Tom Scarpella coming out of the defensive end and passes it off
Walker
to
with a
number 17 Walker. Yeah.
Made a great move there.
That's a satisfying goal for a coach because a good defensive stand.
Let's take a look at Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here's the goal right here. Nobody getting back. Only one person there, and it's a one-on-one situation. And Luke Walker just with a great move to catch the goalie off guard and just wide open shot.
Yeah, that was outstanding. And again, that goal came from the defensive end right out. Tom Scarpella into transition with a great pass, and Luke Walker does what he does, scores goals.
And Seneca will come up with it again. Passes it to Luke Walker.
And again, an errant pass.
Yeah, those are passes you just have to catch.
Ian Gray does a nice job picking that ball up. He's a senior leader on this Seneca team. There he is again, Ian Gray. Another multi-sport athlete.
Seneca with a 1-goal lead here with 4 minutes left in this. They were able to get a shot off, but that was a good save by the goalie there now. West Deptford moving it up very fast.
Yeah, West Deptford's team speed is very, very impressive.
Hopefully with that, that'll get them back in this one. Get a fast break situation where defense can't catch up as far. Deptford turns it over again. Pass that just wasn't caught. Now Seneca will move it up. The ball will go right back to West Deptford.
Just a mental error by Seneca.
Shot on goal is off there. It'll stay with West Deptford. No, move it around. Good defense there to prevent him from getting inside to make it a play.
Very good defense. Luke Leach. Sophomore midfield attack player, Leach. Soccer player in the fall. Fast, tenacious player.
Good save there. by Sereno.
Yeah, very good awareness by Jules Sereno. Really, really growing into this position this year.
In an error by the goalie will now make it West Deptford ball as they'll continue moving around to tie this game up here. 1:44 left.
Luke Leach defending again, doing a great job.
Little things like that will keep this league going for them. As you know, a lot of coaches preach that defense wins games.
Owen Dwyer, man marking. Good job, senior Owen Dwyer. One of the mainstays of the program. Captain.
And West Deptford ties it up there.
That was a great individual effort by the West Deptford player.
Yeah, it was a great move to get in the inside and just swing it back around in. Seneca's been playing great defense this whole game, but that time they just gave up slightly, and that cost them there with a goal. Let's take a look at Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here's the goal. And blew by his defender and just shot it in there.
Yeah, he did a nice
Easy.
job, yeah. He was going one way and shot the other way. Good misdirection. And West Deptford comes away with their first win on the draw, face-off.
And they'll look to take the lead here with less than a minute to go.
So we're about 40 seconds. If I'm West Deptford, I'm thinking if I'm coaching, maybe play for one shot. Hopefully end the quarter with some momentum, or at the very least, you're going in 1-1 to the second quarter.
Good defense there. My number 8, Anthony Johnson.
And we're at 20 seconds. I anticipate West Deptford going into a full attack now.
We'll see what they do if they can get a lead here.
That's great defending by number 43, Tom Scarpello. And he finishes the job, and he just got called on the foul. And that's going to end the quarter. That penalty will carry into the second quarter.
Low scoring game we have here.
Yeah, it's a defensive battle. It's not the cleanest game that I'm sure either team has played. They need to clean it up a little on both sides as far as their sharpness, their accuracy on their passing.
Definitely agree with you there. There were a lot of missed passes and not that many shots on goal because of all the forced turnovers by both of the defenses, which have played great here. As you can see, the only score we have here is 1-1 at the end of the first.
Yeah, kind of, as far as the competitiveness of the two teams, the closeness, kind of what we anticipated. I did think there'd be a little more attack on goal, but both coaches did say their strength is their defense. Their offenses are a little youthful right now.
Definitely agree with you there as it showed out there. Let's take a look at Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And we'll see what we have here. That's the shot on goal. That was a save from earlier.
I think it might have gone off his head.
Almost did, but he caught it right in the bottom.
Yeah.
And we'll be soon underway with the second. Looks like the referees are figuring some things out.
Now Seneca will be a man down. So the hope is to get a stop. Ideal will be to get possession. Just take your time and try to kill the penalty.
Yeah, they played great defense earlier, only limiting to West Deptford to 1 goal that they gave up late in the period, but we'll see what they do here. With a man down, they get it inside, cross pass.
That's a great save by Jules. Oh, just can't get the second.
Yeah, it looked like it came off the rebound of the save, and he just caught it. And you know how fast the balls move. You know you just couldn't get back into position to make the next save. Let's take a look at Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here's the goal. Here, as you can see, first save right off the glove, up in the air. He just catches it and throws it right in.
Well, that's a great save by Jules Sereno. He deserves better, but nobody was there to pick up his deflection.
And Seneca picks it up here.
Comes Scarpello again into the attack side, gives off, and he'll go back to defend.
Chris Budd with that last goal there. Give it West Deptford a 2-1 lead here in the second. Yeah.
He was an opportunist there, picked up the loose ball, and boy, he picked it up clean and shot quick. So
now Seneca will look to answer back with something here, tie this game up as they move it around.
Ian Gray.
As they continue here, looking to set up something. West Deptford keeping up the good defense here. Seneca still moving around, looking to maybe find a cutter, or you can see number 8 here moving inside. Missed pass there, another missed pass that could have been a scoring opportunity.
Yeah, Johnson does a good job. AJ does a great job getting to the ball, keeping Seneca possession. That's a good pass and a great shot. Drew Gallagher with the goal. Another multi-sport, exceptional soccer player in the fall. Doing the job here for Seneca.
And now tie it up here with 9:35 left in the second. Let's take a look at Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here's the goal here. Great cut on the inside. Defender caught, not paying attention there, and just an easy bounce in.
Yeah, Sean O'Keefe with the pass, and Drew Gallagher with the great cut. And it was precision.
And Seneca will come up with it here. And Seneca looking to carry the momentum that they just got from the last goal and hopefully taking the lead here. And West Deptford will carry it back. We'll see what they do here. Swinging it around. They're going to get some substitutions in. And West Deptford will move it around. Move it back behind the net. Good defense there, keeping him outside. A careless pass almost ended up in the turnover, but West Deptford was able to pick it up.
Yeah, he did a good job. Again, that individual speed of West Deptford, they have it all over the field. So they were able to make up for the mistake.
And West Deptford moving inside, but good defense kept them out.
Yeah, they did a great job. That was Connor Gill for West Deptford with the ball again.
And that'll be a turnover for West Deptford. Seneca will have the ball.
There's Rodishin with the pass. Over to Austin Endebrook. Endebrock, yep, gets into the attacking end. Coach Davidson wants to talk about it.
Seneca will call the timeout here with 7:21 left in the second. 2 apiece for each team. Seneca scoring on the last one to tie it up here. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here you have the hit there from a Seneca player on a West Deptford player.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit late. And there's the West Deptford lineup. And you talk about their head coach, Mike Urusso, really deep lacrosse background. Played for Rutgers University, 4-year letter winner, and they're a big-time program, typically nationally ranked. And he's from one of the lacrosse capitals of the nation, Long Island, New York.
A lot of good talented players come out of there.
There's no doubt, yeah, Long Island and still the Baltimore area are really hotbeds for lacrosse, and New Jersey is certainly getting there.
Absolutely. And Seneca will have the ball here moving around. It's like a shot that hit off the goal post.
Yeah, I like the thought. It's going to be Ian Gray with the ball. Luke Leach sets the pick.
It will stay Seneca ball, however, and they'll move it around, looking to get a scoring opportunity here.
It's Gray with a great effort.
Same kind of move that West Deptford played earlier for their first goal, I believe.
Little Gray, little stutter step, showing his quickness, and then a burst of speed.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here we have the goal here. Like you said, there's a little hesitation, catch him off guard, and looks like how it was earlier, just bounce right in.
And the ever important face-off.
Battling for it here. West Deptford will come up with it. And a good poke out there. Another turnover.
Yep, Zach Walker, great defense and great pass in transition.
Pass out of bounds, but it will stay. Seneca ball. They have a 3-2 lead here.
Oh, what an effort.
Another goal there to extend the lead to 2. Number 44, Ian Gray, looks like he scored. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here you go, the goal here on the move inside by Ian Gray. Nice spin move to cut inside, and he's just wide open for that one. Spins right off his defender. Here we have the face-off. West Deptford will come up with it.
Yeah, it's been a good battle at the face-off. Anthony Johnson for Seneca, Matt Howard for West Deptford. It's probably about even up on who's controlling the face-off. They're both doing a great job.
Definitely agree with you there, and it looks like West Deptford called a timeout as soon as they got possession. Talking it over as the lead now for Seneca has extended to 2 with 2 quick ones back-to-back. Defense sort of lacking a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good timeout by Coach Arusa for West Deptford. I think things are starting to slip away a little bit, but now they have possession. And I'll tell you, whoever gets the next goal is going to be a big one. You know, it's going to extend that lead or it's going to cut that lead.
Definitely agree with you there.
You know, the difference between making it 5-2 or 4-3 is pretty monumental in this game.
Talk about the weather. The sun came out a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting a little everything. Had some pouring rain today and then some clouds and now some sun, and it feels pretty good.
It's nice to finally feel the warmth as summer is approaching very soon. West Deptford with the ball, almost gave it up there.
Yeah, that was real good defending by Dan Kerp for Seneca. West Deptford will turn it over.
And now Seneca will run up with it here. Now they're on the fast break. Defense by West Deptford was able to slow it down, and now Seneca will set it up and we'll see what they can do. Continue to move it around. Good defense to not let up the inside. Ian Gray with the ball. Good defense there to not let up another goal like he had earlier.
Wow. That's all I got to say there is wow.
That was a pretty good goal right there.
That was Sean O'Keefe, the junior, out of the midfield.
It's a laser shot right on the top corner. And that is a big one for Seneca.
Yeah, West Deptford trying to fill gaps because they were double covering Gray, and Gray wisely gave it off, and they whipped it around and found O'Keefe, who is plenty capable, as shown.
Now with the momentum on the side of Seneca, we'll see.
It's going to be
They can
Seneca.
pick it up again. Ooh.
Well, he deserves to take that. Hit the last one. Why not go for it again? There's Gray drawing one defender.
They'll move it around. Another shot on goal. Careless pass there, almost turned it over. Couldn't even.
West Deptford can't control. It's a good timeout by Coach Davidson. Saw the ball might have been bobbled a little bit. As soon as they got possession, called timeout.
A lot of mistakes there by West Deptford. You know, they get, they swing it around, they get the turnover, but somehow it just ends up right back into Seneca's hands after, they kicked it off, they couldn't pick it up. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here you have the shot from earlier, right in the top corner.
Yeah, O'Keefe with the laser.
Great shot there, as you can see. West Deptford players getting a little talk as they're in a deficit of 3 now. We'll see what they can do with 4 minutes left. Now you got to play it on both sides. You got to get the offense going, but you can't have them score. You got to play. Now they got to play catch up. It'll be Seneca ball here. Both teams coming out of the timeout. And Seneca will be on the attack.
It's Owen Dwyer, senior captain.
And they'll continue to move it around. We'll see if West Deptford can get a good defensive stop here, maybe come up with something on the other end. Loose ball there, but it looks like Seneca came up with it.
Yeah, Seneca's in a good position to be patient now. Some clean passing. Don't need to force it too early.
A shot on goal that just couldn't get there. Owen Dwyer moving around. Back to Drew Gallagher. Then to Ian Gray. Shot on goal. Just missed again. A lot more shots here in the second than compared to the first.
Yeah, certainly Seneca opening it up, that's for sure. And they've been controlling possession, time of possession, largely in favor of Seneca.
Absolutely.
Good. Wise move to get it back out. Luke Walker playing it smart.
With time definitely on their side as they just want to run out this clock. West Deptford comes up with it. Good defense there to keep them on the outside.
Yeah, Gallagher defending hard for Seneca.
Now West Deptford will bring it out on the outside and make some substitutions.
Gallagher defends again. It's Tom Scarpello coming away with the loose ball.
Now Seneca will bring it up here. Move very fast up the field.
Yeah, Zach Walker doing a nice job.
Under a minute here left. I assume Seneca will try and run out the clock here. Get one last shot left. Ian Gray looking to make a move.
Gray with a good pass. Drew Gallagher strikes again. And I'll tell you, watch Drew Gallagher. He was instrumental on the defensive end in that last possession. And then he comes down and scores the goal. And Drew Gallagher knows only one speed and one way to play, and that's all out all the time.
So now he extends the lead to 4 with 32 seconds left. West Deptford's got to get something figured out here. Need to get the ball in offense, need to get shots going, need to get the momentum back, because now Seneca with 4 unanswered. Starting to run away with it here. They come up with a face-off win. We'll see if they can get something going for them with.
Yeah, West Deptford needs a little momentum here. A goal would do the trick, but they're low on time.
12 seconds left. A lot of missed passes here. That's the second one on this possession.
And a great save by Sereno to end the half.
What we saw in that second period was definitely in favor of Seneca, as they were able to score 4 unanswered. And now West Deptford needs to find something going for them, as the score is 2-6 in favor of Seneca.
Yeah, Seneca definitely opened things up there, and they went at West Deptford hard, and it paid off.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here's the goal by Drew Gallagher. The pass right in the middle. That was goal number 6 in today's game.
Yeah, that was impressive. And again, like I said, he started out that whole thing on the defensive end, making some great plays.
And we will be right back with sponsors and a couple of messages.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
And welcome back to the second half of today's game between the Seneca Golden Eagles and the West Deptford Eagles.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how West Deptford answers the deficit of 4 goals. It certainly is going to start with the face-off.
Would absolutely agree with you. In this second quarter, we had a huge spurt from Seneca as they went 4 unanswered. And as you can see there, our score currently stands 6-2 in the favor of the Golden Eagles as we begin under here in the second half with Seneca.
There's Johnson, AJ, coming away with it on his own, but again, it's a turnover by Seneca.
Definitely both teams coming out with an aggressive start. As they're already forced an early turnover, and now West Deptford comes up with it. We'll see what they do. Hopefully it cut into this lead.
Yeah, it's important for them to, if nothing else, to win this quarter.
I absolutely agree with that. Start with small steps. 1 goal at a time.
Exactly.
Good defense there. Shot on goal, but couldn't get it in.
Yeah, good shot. Sereno had it covered.
And West Deptford will come up with it. Almost turned it over there. West Deptford, you could say, is almost kind of getting casual with their passes, you know.
Yeah, they're not very crisp, that's for sure. And there's a good deflection by Seneca.
A good kick.
It is going to be Seneca ball. Tom Scarpello in transition to AJ, Anthony Johnson.
A good goal there by the sophomore.
Yeah, that, my friend, is how you score a transition goal, textbook.
It was very good.
Yeah, great goal in transition for Seneca.
Got out
Covering a lot of field in a short time with some quick passes.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here they're out running in transition with a 3-on-2. And Johnson elects to pass it to number 17, Luke Walker, and he gets it in. You can see from the replay there. Now we have another face-off as the deficit for West Deptford continues. And West Deptford will turn it over. Seneca entering this one, the second half, with another early goal to continue their lead. It's now up to 5.
Yeah, the momentum's been all Seneca at this point. Past 2, well, certainly the second quarter and the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, once when they got one going, just kept going one after another. West Deptford still has yet to find an answer. Looks like some miscommunication there.
Yep. Luke Leach, his pass was on target, but his teammate was not looking that way.
That will be West Deptford ball. As they'll advance with it, we'll see what they do.
Seneca forces him out, and it's going to be Seneca ball. Great defensive effort. That's a good cut by Luke Leach. He's down and he's up. He's a weeble wobble. Oh, that's a great move by Leach.
Just missed it there. Definitely did good to get himself an open shot.
Yeah, he showed great balance because he was down and he got right back up again and got poised for a shot.
Possession will stay with Seneca. They'll pass it behind.
Sean O'Keefe. Certainly been a big threat today for Seneca. Yeah, he sensed a little frustration on West Deptford's side because they had Ian Gray where they wanted him. He was slipping, he was falling, and they just gave him a little help getting to the ground quicker. And now it's a flag, and they're a man down. West Deptford is.
And with the momentum that Seneca has, this is a crucial opportunity here to extend their lead to 6 goals.
That's a good save. Mike Dorenzo for West Deptford.
Possession, however, will stay with Seneca.
And we're even up now. That's a good pass.
Good pass on the inside, but there were a lot of Seneca players.
Steve Rodishin did a great job laying out to defend that from being a dangerous shot. Austin Endebrock with a nice pass from his defensive end.
And Seneca will have possession here. They swing it around.
And we got a flag, and Seneca basically gets a free possession here. Because even if they lose it, it's going to go back to that flag. So they could afford to be very patient.
And time is on their side as they still have a 5-goal lead.
It's good defending by West Deptford on Owen Dwyer. And there's another flag. It's raining flags now.
See what happens here.
And Seneca will be up 2 men, I believe, for 30 seconds, and another man for a minute. If I'm not mistaken, I was trying to read the officials' signals.
Good save there, but Seneca will get it back. So you get a good open shot there.
Yeah, Seneca could really work it now because they have numbers up. There are going to be gaps. And there's one right there. That's a great, great save by the West Deptford goalie, Mike Dorenzo.
He'll clear it out.
And not a great idea, but they don't come away with it. Dorenzo would have been wise just to slowly possess that, but they do have the ball, and now they're going to try to kill the penalty. Seneca can afford to double up. And here comes one man out of the box, and it's going to be even numbers.
Now West Deptford will move it around as their deficit still stands at 5. It's a little bit under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Good defense there.
Yeah, good hard defense by Seneca. And Sereno starts the attack. Great sharp pass.
They're moving fast on a break here. Passes it to Luke Walker. It's like momentum slowed down and now they'll pull it back out. Make some substitutions and
Shane Scanlon on the attack for Seneca.
shot on goal, and Luke Leach scores.
Yeah, Luke was able to wind up on that one. He had some space, and he did a great job.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. As you can see, the ball goes to Luke Leach and nobody really picks him up, and it's just a shot right down the middle. And the score now stands 8-2 in favor of Seneca with 3:50 left in the third. West Deptford still looking for an answer.
Yeah, it's been a long drought for West Deptford.
They had it going in the beginning. They had it tied at one point, 2-2, but then Seneca just starts running away with it. Playing well on both ends.
This is going to be Luke Leach on the draw, on the face-off for Seneca after scoring the goal, but West Deptford does come away with it.
And the possession will go right back to Seneca. Not much time of possession for West Deptford. Either comes up in a turnover or not really a shot on goal yet either. Luke Leach will lose it there.
Yeah, he lost his footing. It's a little wet in the middle of the field there. Luke's frustrated, but not much he can do there.
And West Deptford will come up with it here with under 3 to go. Maybe they can chip into it a little bit. Picking up a goal here would reduce it to 5. But West Deptford still has a long way to go to get back into this game.
Another great defensive effort. Rodishin with the good pass. Austin Endebrock drawing a couple defenders and another smart timeout.
As you can see the West Deptford players right there. Coach talking to them. They got it. They got to get something going for them. It's been 6 unanswered goals, and they just haven't figured it out yet.
No, they really haven't. And, you know, they say the best defense is a good offense, and Seneca's been on the offense, and that makes it very frustrating for West Deptford.
LDTV sports productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District TV and for purchase at www.lhsd/LDTV copies. And our next game is girls varsity lacrosse, Lenape Indians at the Shawnee Renegades. It's the next game covered by LDTV Sports.
I've got a feeling that'll be a good one.
.224 left in the third. This Seneca will have possession and they'll move it up. Seneca will move it around. Looking to get something going to extend lead to 7 goals.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to pull the West Deptford defense out a little to open things up.
And time is definitely on their side as they have, as you can see, their 6-goal lead that, you know, as long as they keep the ball in their hands, it'll keep it away from West Deptford and it'll just keep this lead where it stands.
Good composure by Seneca. Just missing by Anthony Johnson.
Possession will stay with Seneca. They'll move it around. And they'll pass it behind. Good move there.
Yeah, that's a great save by West Deptford goalie again, Mike DiRenzo. Despite the 8 goals, it could be a lot more if it wasn't for some of Mike's saves.
Absolutely agree with you there. And definitely some credit given to West Deptford goalie. West Deptford will keep it
Dan
here.
Kerp just loses his footing again on the wet turf. And Kerp gets snagged for the penalty.
Four seconds left. That'll carry over into the fourth. And that'll end the third here.
Well, as we said, a small goal for West Deptford would have been to win that quarter, and they didn't do that. They lost it 2-0.
Would agree with you there. Couldn't get a goal to go for them. Instead, Seneca adds on another one to build on top of this lead of 6. As you can see there's the score. West Deptford Eagles 2, Seneca Golden Eagles 8. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And here's the goal that extended the lead to 6.
Yeah, and that's just a great highlight reel for that West Deptford goalie, Mike DiRenzo, who I feel, and you agree, to just having an outstanding day despite the deficit. And that was definitely creds to the camera crew for catching that. And that's something Mike can use as a highlight reel for himself.
Speaking of the camera crew, we have our crew list here. Mike Foley, the option 2. And other people on the crew, we have Sam Demary, Nick Vitagino, and Caden Lidwali on behalf of Sam and I. Thank you for watching today as we go into the fourth.
And we have Seneca teacher, Miss Tracy Betts, on a camera as well, filling in on the sideline.
And West Deptford will start with it here, and they'll move it around. Looking to chip in, baby. Get something going, you know, you don't want to have this long period, more than 2 quarters of without a goal. We want to just get something in, maybe to steal back a little bit of the momentum. A careless pass there, but West Deptford able to pick it up, and
Tom Scarpella in transition. Yeah, I think West Deptford's gonna grow from this game. We said they had equal records at 6 and 4, and I did mention it might be the strength of competition that has Seneca ranked 6th versus West Deptford not being ranked, and it's showing. But West Deptford needs to grow from this game.
absolutely take it as a teaching moment and not as turn, you know, even though they lost and that's something negative to think about, you can take stuff away from this game.
And there he is again, Mike DiRenzo. Certainly can take that away from this game for West Deptford.
Yeah, the excellent goalkeeping.
And I'll tell you what's been impressive with him is you can hear his voice directing his defense loud and clear.
And he hasn't given up yet, as you can see, you know, opening in the fourth with some saves here. You know, he's still keeping his composure for his team. Luke Walker with it.
Seneca's definitely cleaned up their passing and catching, and it's certainly easier when when you have a lead like they do. Everything comes a little easier. You're looser. You're not tense, and it's showing. They look much sharper, much crisper at this point in the game than the start of the game.
Would agree with you there as they continue to move it around.
Luke Leach, he's just so fast, and that ground is just not doing him any justice.
Yeah, it did rain here earlier this morning. A couple players have slipped.
Yeah, Luke's all about quick little movements and deception with his speed, and just not getting a good grip on the grass.
West Deptford will have it here. Good pass inside, but looks like might have got hit on that shot.
Yeah, Luke Leach, he closed him down well, and I'm impressed to see the sophomore Leach playing both ends of the field really, really strong, and for a young player, doing a great job. There he is again, man marking.
Excellent defense there. Defending a much bigger player, number 23, TJ Hoyt.
And that time it's Owen Dwyer with good defense, but I guess they got him for the yellow flag. Owen showing some good sportsmanship, helping the player up.
And now Seneca will be down a man with 8:40 left in the fourth. And West Deptford will start out with it, moving it around here.
Seneca looking to keep their defense compact, and it pays off, as there was no gap in the middle there.
Definitely agree with you there. They've done good so far.
Scarpella defending hard and a little too hard for the ref's liking. Although I appreciated it, he did not. The man in stripes through the yellow.
And another minute there. As Seneca will continue the deficit of players on the field. We'll see if West Deptford can capitalize on the opportunity.
Oh, it's a good move and a great save by Jules Sereno, the sophomore in goal for Seneca. So Jules gets his opportunity. Boy, that's tough as a goalie in a game like this where he's not getting a lot of action to still stay focused and still be sharp. And here comes that save.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. You know, the great move to get past the defender, but there's the excellent save.
And that time, West Deptford capitalizes.
It's like a player for Seneca is hurt as they walk to the sideline.
That's Steve Rodishin. He's a tough kid, so hopefully he's okay.
No, that's the worst in sports, seeing somebody who puts, you know, all the effort that they do into the game, and it's just stopped by something that you really have no control over. I mean, you know, there are certain things to prevent it with, like, you know, the padding that you wear, but, you know, there are just some injuries that, you know, you can't prevent, and it's bad to see it when it happens. The face-off here is West Deptford gets something going for them as they get a goal. Now they come up with it, and they'll start a break running.
That's a great defensive effort. Number six. Seneca.
As good defense leads to a turnover, it'll be Seneca ball. But a careless pass there gives it right to West Deptford. Good pass on the inside.
That's a very good shot.
Now West Deptford gets 2 unanswered here.
Yeah, a little momentum for them for sure.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. You know, the great pass inside, and again, the great shot on goal. Seneca lead has been cut to 4 now. And here we have another face-off.
It's going to be Leach again for Seneca. That's West Deptford coming away. Oh, not so sure. Maybe West Deptford ball.
And it'll be West Deptford with the ball. Looking to carry the momentum of they got 2 quick goals here, and now it's only a 4. You know, it's still anybody's game.
Yeah, Seneca could use a goal just to get that separation back a little more.
A little more than 5 minutes left here. Great pass, but good defense.
Wow, aggressive defense, and it's all legal. And that's a good defensive effort by Seneca. Comes Scarpello.
Good choice on the pass.
Oh, what a great
more.
pass. The unselfishness, I really enjoyed Sean O'Keefe giving that ball up to Luke Walker. O'Keefe could have taken the shot, but saw his teammate wide open, and very unselfish, very good.
Beautiful play. And with a little bit under 5 left in the game, Seneca extends the lead to 5.
Yeah, that was a great team goal because they had the defensive stop, and again, the good transition. Of course, Scarpello was part of that transition. That's Sereno with a great hustle play. Jules Sereno in goal, tracking that ball down to maintain Seneca possession. Jules just a sophomore. I was teasing his father that Jules' athleticism comes from his mother's good genes. Both Jules' parents were high school athletes. But truth be told, I think it's the grandfather, Art Sereno, that gave the athletic ability to Jules.
A great lead pass.
Good job by LaRousse. I don't know how he kept that out.
And now West Deptford will be on the break here. Good spin move there.
It's good to see Steve Rodish, number 32, is back in the game for Seneca. He was the injured player. Tough kid. I guess he got taped up, and he's good to go, and he has the ball right now.
3:40 left to go here. Time is on Seneca's side as they can continue to just run it out as they have possession right now. Kill some clock. You know, reduce West Deptford's chances of getting something going.
Sean O'Keefe has had an outstanding game. Calmly passes it across.
Great pass up the middle. Looks like the pass got, the shot got tipped, and that made it go out of bounds, and it'll be Seneca ball.
Yeah, it's a good play by Owen Dwyer. Another great save by Mike Lorenzo. DiRenzo, sorry.
And now West Deptford will run it back down. We'll see if they can get something going here with 2 minutes left in this one. Good defense there. Forces a turnover.
Yeah, Austin Endebrock did a good job around there. Anthony Johnson. Great pass, just missed. I think Dan Kerp wanted to shoot that before he got it.
Yeah, West Deptford will come up with it here. And West Deptford will run it down. 1:05 left to go in this one. And just to go back to some of the keys that we talked about earlier in today's game, you know, for Seneca was control on the ground balls. And
Jules Sereno, great save, sorry. Yeah, go on.
And it was just, you know, they really were able to do that. And for both teams' turnovers, you know, early in the game we had both teams with great defenses. You see there, number 44, Ian Gray scores.
Yeah, for sure. And boy, that play started with Jules Sereno in goal, making an exceptional save, and his teammates just went and applauded him and gave him the bumps. But and it was wide open down the other end for the goal.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here's the goal by Ian Gray. With 33 seconds left in this one, the score, Seneca 10, West Deptford 4. West Deptford will come up with it here as this game winds down. Yeah, very careless pass there.
Well, Sean O'Keefe gave the palms up. Not sure what he did wrong, but this game's just a matter of ticks now.
As final seconds wind down here. And referees conclude it. Seneca players and West Deptford players congratulating each other for their performance today. As you can see, all the Seneca players.
That's a good win for Seneca.
Absolutely, that was an excellent performance by them. As you can see, the final score there, Seneca Golden Eagles 10, West Deptford 4. You know, through the first quarter, you know, it was tied 2-2, and you know, great defense by both teams, but you know, Seneca just, you know, really capitalized, and you know, what continued part of the second quarter and into the third, you know, they went on a 6-goal run, and you know, West Deptford didn't really have an answer until the fourth. And we will be right back with sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or comegnolaw.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org youtube.com/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmelagrana@lrhsd.org.
Are you watching TV right now with your kids? Sounds like the perfect time to ask them about the drug ecstasy. Think there's a better time? Maybe when you can sit down and have the talk? Go on, ask your kids about ecstasy. Right now. If you don't do it now, do you think you ever will?
It's time now to take a look at the All-State Good Hands Play of the Game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC, 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. And our play of the game is none other than Ian Gray. Totally extended shot score. It's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to the sideline reporter standing in for the interview with Drew Gallagher.
Gallagher for today's player of the game. Drew, how did you feel going into today's game?
Well, the last game we played in, we lost. We won 8-6, so it was definitely good to get up on them early and then just play our game of lacrosse and showed how we progressed since the last game.
What do you do to, get into the game? Because you've had 2 goals. Is there anything special that you do that gets you into the game?
No, not really. Just everyone gets warmed up together. I don't really have any special rituals or anything. So I take every game just walking out with the team and just having fun.
Great, thanks. We'll send it right back to you guys.
Okay, thank you. There's a few of Drew Gallagher's highlights from today. And again, Drew Gallagher from the defensive and offensive end was a true force in today's game. And as we sign out, the final score, Seneca 10, West Deptford 4. From Tabernacle, New Jersey, thank you very much.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans